News.
If a girl should know how to dress for school, I think it's up to them, really. And tight sweaters, well, they're not very good, I don't think. I'd rather see a girl wearing blouses and stuff like that.
Well, do you enjoy wearing miniskirts?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really prefer them on girls, but all I think is just that it modernizes the way the girls dress.
The skirt rises up when you sit down, so you have to put your books something on your knees or something to hold it down.
I just don't like the idea of them wearing way up here. It looks, it's not right.
That was Barbara O'Neill getting the long and short of the miniskirt story.
I have. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think like once or twice in grade 10 at the times. Not yet this year since it's not like summer season.
Yes, I have.
No.
What about for a hat?
Yes.
Students are required to maintain an acceptable standard of grooming and dress that are appropriate to a professional learning environment. Revealing clothing and garments with inappropriate slogans are not acceptable. Spaghetti strap, muscle, tube, and/or strapless tops are not permitted. Shirts must be long enough to be tucked into waistbands. Shorts must be suitable length for a school environment, and pants should not be low slung. Teachers will speak to students who are wearing inappropriate clothing and refer them to the administration. These students will be asked either to adjust their outfit to make it suitable or will be sent home to change. Students are asked to store their coats, hats, bandanas, or other headwear in lockers or knapsacks. For the purpose of respect and safety, headgear must not be worn inside the school. Religious headgear is exempt from this restriction.
Ripped jeans and a tank top got her sent home from school. Well, today hundreds came out to support a London, Ontario student who was told to cover up. It's the second high school protest over dress code in as many days. As Ron Charles explains, it's also a movement spreading across North America.
We set out to give the students of Richview a chance to share how they feel about equality regarding the dress code. We asked questions that we felt would strongly showcase their experiences and opinion.
I was wearing shorts that were too short.
I've been dress coded for my hat.
I definitely was wearing like somewhat of it was like it wasn't even that crop. It was like a crop top, but like my midsection wasn't short. Like, it was like shirt to I was wearing leggings and like a crop top, but the top was like reaching my leggings.
I was wearing like one of those off the shoulders tops, and they told me to pull it up, so I just had to pull it up.
I'm pretty sure it was a crop top from what I remember, or it might have been a tank top, but I know it was my shirt. It was for something with my shirt.
I've actually been dress coded a few times. I was wearing a white spaghetti strap shirt.
Short shorts, spaghetti straps, a romper that kind of went straight like this. It's a bra strap showing.
I wore a tank top. My shorts.
They've told me to take off my hat a lot.
Little do you know, I'm still haunted by the memories. Little do you know, I'm trying to pick myself up piece by piece.
I was not dressing for sexual attention. I don't want that sexual attention. I was dressing for the weather. I was dressing to feel comfortable.
I mean, I've only seen a guy get dress coded once, and I've seen girls get dress coded a lot more, and I don't know if I don't think that girls wear a lot more scandalous clothes than guys. Like, I mean, I think that guys don't follow the dress code as often as well.
No.
Can you elaborate?
Because I see some of those guys wearing the muscle tops, and you see like their nipples and stuff, and nobody says anything.
Definitely not. Like, I don't see as many guys get dress coded as girls, like, by a long shot. Like, guys will wear a lot of, like, not as much, like, they don't wear scandalous clothes, but they definitely do wear shows that, like, show a lot of skin, that girls would definitely be much more likely to get dress coded in.
No.
Can you elaborate?
Sometimes you see guys in the weight room, their muscle tees like down to here. The sleeves are like huge and their nipples are just like popping out,
No, not at all. I've seen guys wear like really short shorts, and I've also seen them wear like
tops that like don't have much up here and they have to be dress coded. No.
Can you elaborate?
I never see anybody stopping boys when they're wearing, you know, muscle shirts because in the agenda that's not okay. Never see boys being stopped for anything actually.
Definitely not. Yeah, I've never heard of a guy getting dress coded at this school, but I know once the weather gets warmer, every day I hear complaints from girls getting dress coded, whether it's like their shirt is showing their shoulder, or I even know a girl that got dress coded for wearing a turtleneck just because it was like tight and she's more curvy, so it's definitely not equal.
No, not at all. The amount of nip slips I've seen from guys, and teachers would just look at them and be like, oh. And then us, we just wear like our bra strap is showing, like it's not our fault we have to wear bras.
No, I don't. I feel like girls get dress coded a lot more often than the boys do.
No, probably not, because a lot of the time you'll see girls get dress coded and almost never guys. Girls because, I don't know, their clothes are too short or too tight or something like that, but with guys, you don't really ever get dress coded.
I feel like it's not. I feel like they want to say it is, but it really isn't.
Could you explain?
Like I feel like girls get dress coded a lot more than guys, and I feel like honestly they don't care about what the guys wear, but they just do it to make it seem like it's fair.
Like you'll see guys wearing like the tank tops and stuff in the summer.
We asked the vice principals who enforce the dress code about their thoughts regarding the topic.
Why do you think it's important to enforce the dress code?
We're a professional building. We're trying to model for students sort of what the workforce is going to be like when you enter it. So the dress code is put in place in order to help you prepare for that eventual workforce, but it also sets a tone in the building, you know, sort of a more formal tone, a place of learning. So that's why the dress code is important.
Which gender do you find you stop in the halls more?
I think initially I would say boys, because it's a hat thing, and we deal with a lot more hats with boys than with girls. But as the weather changes, we find that we deal with a lot more girls as the weather gets warmer. So in the spring, I'd say that there are more girls we deal with around the dress code issue.
Why is it important that you enforce rules such as no spaghetti straps?
Again, it's going back to the topic we had at the beginning around sort of the formal nature of schools. The spaghetti straps, I think, are not appropriate in a workplace, and even teachers are wearing sweaters to cover the spaghetti straps. On a hot day, you know, we'll all enjoy those spaghetti straps after school hours, but during the school day, it's a professional building. We're preparing you for the workplace, and that's why spaghetti straps are not appropriate.
Which gender do you find that you stop in the halls more?
Probably boys, with respect to hats. Girls, not so much. I think you're all pretty respectful of your own bodies and things, and how you present yourselves and how you want people to see you. But yeah, I think hats is probably my biggest challenge.
Okay. If you could change one thing about the dress code, would you? If yes, what would it be?
I'm pretty happy with our dress code. I'm pretty happy with how we move forward. We give you guys enough flexibility to be yourselves, while making sure that it's a respectful and business-like environment for everyone else.
Why is it important that you enforce rules such as no spaghetti straps?
Again, I think we go back to the idea that you can wear spaghetti straps all you want outside of the school day, but this is your job. This is where you come to work every day, and just like you would have in any kind of work environment, whether it was McDonald's or at RBC, there would be expectations around what you wear and what would be appropriate for the environment. So that's why we enforce it sort of across the board.
After talking to the vice principals, we wanted to explore how getting dress coded for a hat may be different from having to change an article of clothing.
Yeah, because I remember like one time I had to like put on a hoodie because of my shirt, and everyone's like, why are you wearing a hoodie and shorts in like 7-degree weather? And everyone kind of knows, like, because you got dress code, and it's just kind of like embarrassing. It's like, I don't know.
Not really for a hat, because you can kind of just like take it off, but it's also kind of annoying because like you're just trying to wear the hat, you know.
Personally, like the hat rule has been around since like elementary school, so like it's something that you should know not to wear in school. So I feel like it's not like that serious to have your hat taken off.
Yeah, it is, especially being like dragged into the VP's office in like the middle of you trying to get to class.
As like a guy or as
as a guy.
No, not really, because most of the time it's just like take off your hat, so it's not really embarrassing.
Yeah, I definitely think it is because I think it's a lot different. Like, guys, like you're taking your hat off, like that's a hat. Whereas, like as a girl, if someone says you need to change like your entire outfit, like that's a lot more embarrassing. Especially like if you're in front of a crowd of people and like someone stops you and like personally like attacks you on what you're wearing, like that's kind of vicious, I think.
Just because a girl wears a tank top or shorts doesn't mean that she doesn't respect herself or that she wants to be objectified by those around her. In her school, she should feel safe and respected, not as though she is a distraction, no matter what she is wearing.